Hey, it's Michelle Bett, and I'm here with another answer to a question for my Ask Me Anything series. And so one of the questions I get is, all right, Michelle, how do you know what you're looking for when you're using this facial acuity, facial intelligence stuff? And really the first place to start, so in this video what I'm going to do is just tell you the first place to start, is you really start where you start with anything in life, and that is observing what is shouting at you most. So, if you're going down the street and you're driving and you see and hear sirens, then that's what you're looking at, and you get out of the way and you do what you're supposed to do based on what that indicator means to you. And so by the same token, when you're looking at faces and body language, you're looking at the thing that person is either doing with their face or that feature that is shining the most light on you. So the thing that's like a beacon saying, hey, look at me. And that is where you start. That is the thing that's going to give you the most information about that person in the moment to tell you where to start your investigation of who they are, what they need from you, how they need to hear things. So, for example, if someone is consistently wrinkling their eyebrows, then you know that there's something going on with their discernment of the logic of the things that you're saying. So, one of the things that eyebrows talks about is someone's degree of value of logic. And so when people are making expressions like this, of course, we recognize that as or sometimes frustration, or I don't know, but all of that has to do with the concept and the underlying intuitive sense of logic. Is this making sense? I'm a little bit frustrated because I'm not putting the pieces together. And that's really, even if that's all you know about that area of the face, is that the underlying intention is about logic and making sense of things and the world, then you can see if that's what that person is doing often in the conversation you're having with them, especially in that one-on-one strategy call, then you're like, okay, something's not making sense to them. I'm not tapping into the logic part of their brain that they need to satisfy to make sure that we are making a strong enough connection, they trust me enough that I can then be the person to serve them. And that's something to observe. So really, you're looking at, especially when you can do this on a Zoom call or face-to-face, you're looking at the feature and then the way that feature is moving and speaking to you in its visual, in this visual way, for you to be able to understand more about that person and the way they're processing that interaction with you. And that's very important. So again, though, if you're only looking at a picture, then there's other things that we can talk about to help you see what it is that's shining most at you. And that will be what comes up in next week's video. So I will see you next Friday with the next Ask Me Anything answer. All right, bye for now.